dialogue for like 5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, about that. What happens is you'll get dialogue that says like, of course, it's the same, of course, it's the same. Undertale fame. I can't rhyme words. Point is, it adds extra text boxes, so you don't want to do it. There we go. And it looks like I had to do something in the background of the stream. Did Ten have a little bit of the problems with the mashing there?
He might have started a bit late because April's ahead by a second or two.
Yeah, April's a bit ahead here. Flash to white ending at 56, and for 10 it's going to be like a minute. I don't know what that's about, but that is 4 seconds. Already down the drain.
So now they're just going to be going back to sleep again, because that will skip the first 4 minutes of the...
That's the New Game Plus portion of the category.
Yeah, and then they're going to be picking up that shiny thing, that is the wrist protector. It will mash the text boxes at about 15 text boxes per second.
Mm-hmm.
And it will save a lot of time. Because, I mean, it just helps with the mashing.
Yeah, it does, really.
So they're just going to be walking through this this first ruins part of the game, and they're going to be trying to avoid hitting the walls, because if they do, they sort of lose their speed, because they're currently sprinting, and it sort of accelerates up, and when you hit a wall, that resets your speed.
April struggling with the eye puzzle.
Yeah?
There we go. You know, on the stream, 10 started later than April, but then they synced up based on the timers. So...
Yeah, I think it might have been something like he wasn't holding down shift from the start.
Possibly. Or maybe he forgot to, like, press left.
Yeah. So here's the sort of overworld hazards. That's a new thing for this game. That wasn't in Undertale. At least not in the same way. It sort of was in Spears and stuff, but not like this, because if you get hit here, you sort of take a damage animation, which it doesn't cost much. It costs like 0.3 seconds. But it adds up if you get hit, so they're going to be trying to avoid getting hit. On this sort of auto-scroller, it won't matter anything. They'll just take damage.
You saw April got hit once. So again, like, just one hit isn't that bad, but if you get multiple, it's like a second.
Right, so now they're going to be skipping all of the story in this game. This game has some story. Apparently it's liners, darkness, that sort of stuff. They're going to just skip that and go directly to fighting Lancer. Lancer's he's a spade boy, I guess. He rides his explosive bike, because...
Well, what's funny enough is his normal thing has a spade on his face, but most of the time it actually, like... Sometimes when he's sad, I think it shows a club, so there's multiple going on there. But, one thing you see is when they're attacking, they want to get, like, the good hits. That basically just means... the good hits is, like, they want to hit the end of the bar to do extra damage, what's called a critical hit. If you get 3 of those, you get the 3-turn fight. Neither of them got it, though.
Yeah, looks like both runners are off with a 4-turn Lancer.
Which 4-turn is like the normal.
It is actually possible to do 4-turn Lancer with 2 attacks and then 2 defense, which is the fastest way to do that, if you don't get the 3-turn.
Interesting. They're both going to be exiting Castletown now.
Yeah, we picked up the fluffy boy on our way back forgot to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're just going to be running straight past these encounters. And that's a new thing in this game as well. There are sort of these overworld encounters that lead into the encounters themselves. And you can't flee in this game. You can't. I think I said that. So if you miss an encounter skip, that's a few
really
seconds.
Bad.
Yeah, that's super bad. It's 10-20 seconds, depending on which one.
April having a little bit of problem with buttons. 10 doing a few things here. So making all the enemies bearable in one attack, grinding against the circle of hearts to make it end faster, and also taking damage on the first attack to skip text. This fight has a lot going on in it.
Yeah. April appears to be sparing 2 Hathies on the first part, which loses a bit of time because this attack is generally slower.
Mm-hmm.
Now Susie's back in the party. She's going to be following at a distance.
So nobody thinks he's associated. By the next screen, though, she's going to be with the normal position.
Yeah. So that's C round. You're going to see them a bit later in the run as well. But for now, it's just attack as fast as possible.
Susie's going to be all threatening and stuff, because that's what she do. And then we're going to get attacked by puzzle pieces. So, interesting here, 10 is going to be doing the 2 and 1. I don't actually know if it matters.
It just not.
Yeah, okay. It's just, I feel like 1 and 2 is more common.
Yeah, it depends on preference completely, but it shouldn't matter at all.
Alright. 10 almost got something there where you can skip a small text box. But just barely missed it. And this skip is actually pretty difficult. And that actually, heading into checkerboard here, I kind of want to talk about that one a little bit. So you know, we mentioned that stopping and killing your momentum is not good. So for that skip, that encounter skip, you actually abuse just kind of walking back and forth constantly to kind of stall in place without losing speed. And it makes it much easier.
So 10 there getting the palm skip.
What the heck was that setup from April? I have never seen that.
That was the safe setup, which is, it's optimally done. It's 0.5 seconds slower than the normal setup. But it's a lot safer because you don't, it has a consistent setup.
I've actually never seen it.
Yeah, it's not very
surprised
common.
Me.
So April just got palm and skip. It's basically, you just walk to the right of the room as fast as possible without bumping. Tendog here on palm and 2, which is a lot more forgiving than the first one. Almost missing it.
It seems like it looks scarier, but it's actually much more forgiving.
Yeah, the walking is sort of a bit scarier because it's the walkway's so much tinier, but it's a lot easier.
And now we're going to have K round.
So let's see here. 10, Susie has not gotten hit yet, but he got the good RNG. But Susie's not going to die because she didn't get hit earlier. That's why you're going to see a lot of runners getting hit with Susie, is that you want her to die this fight because you can't kill K round. It's impossible. So we want Susie to die because she's just going to be attacking constantly. But he got the good RNG and Susie got hit twice, so Susie still died, and it loses a little bit of time. April not getting hit on the first attack. And not getting hit on the second attack either. Now Susie's leaving the party.
Susie's gonna be leaving because being a hero is no fun.
Yeah, it's much cooler being the villain.
Absolutely.
April finishing up the fight as well.
Alright.
You're gonna be seeing them doing that, where they sort of just walk into the bushes and then they walk back a little bit, real quick. That is the rabbit skip. And it's just, I mean, it's that easy. You just walk up to the bush and then you just walk back, and the rabbit just comes flying out in front of you.
Yeah, rabbits move really slowly on the overworld, so they can't really reach you once you're far enough away from them at running speed. And that guy does not see you.
Yeah, for some reason he doesn't.
You can, like, get really close to him. I'm always safe with that because it is kind of scary, but... Alright, now... this mini-boss type thing, I guess you could call it Clover. If you... use the manual on her twice, it will make her sparable in 2 turns, which for some reason is the fastest thing you can do.
So here, coming up is blocks or skip. See, tendog missing it. It's
tendog misses it.
It's one of the harder skips in the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One good thing that's good to get good at as a backup if you miss the skip in like a race setting is sparing these blockers is faster, so you want to make sure you know how to like rearrange them quickly, I believe, is their sparing action.
That is correct.
Doing okay. I kind of obsess over blocker
Any particular reason for that?
Because I miss the skip a lot.
Yeah, the setup's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah. We'll see what April does. April's not gonna get it.
No. There are a couple different schools of thought when it comes to the setup. There's the setup where you sort of walk parallel to the blocker and then walk down as quickly as possible. And then there's the setup where you walk, so you just have to walk straight down. And then you just wait until the blocker passes and then just sprint past. April defending with Ralsei there?
It might have been a miss menu.
It must have been.
I mean, the rearrange was wrong, so it was secretly a little bit less time loss.
I think he did it intentionally, maybe? No, wait, why would he do that?
No. I don't think April would do that, unless they, like, could read the future and knew that she was gonna miss the thingy, the rearrange.
Yeah. Now we're coming up to the second blocker skip. This one is a lot easier if you miss the first one. Actually, you just walk straight past it. If you don't miss it, it's a lot faster, so you have to sort of walk into the wall first, and then just walk straight up.
April, giving us what we all want in life.
Did April build the duck?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, so you can build any machine you want. Obviously, the fastest one to build is the one that 10 built, where you just kind of mash the first option for all 3. But if you want to meme, you can build the duck.
Who doesn't want to meme?
I mean, me on a good pace.
Didn't you meme in your race?
Yeah, because I was on a bad run.
I guess that's true.
But,
so
go ahead.
Yeah, so here for the Susie Lancer fight, we're gonna be... You could technically fight them, but it's slow, so we're not gonna do that. So they're just gonna be acting twice on Lancer to try to convince him not to fight. Then they're gonna sing Susie to sleep one turn early, because her attack is super slow. So we're just gonna be skipping that completely by singing her to sleep 1 turn early, and then using the act on Lancer twice again.
Yeah. You can do the sleep, as you were saying, turn 3 or 4. If you do it on 4 and sit through Susie's turn 3 attack, it is longer. So you want to do it on 3. Because Lancer's 3 attack takes like no time.
Yeah, there's Lancer's stool position. It's pretty legendary, in my opinion.
Stool form. as the...
Doesn't he spell that wrong as well? Isn't it like for me or something?
F-O-R-M-E? I think that's a thing that people do.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, form? Yeah.
For May?
Form. I'm gonna look that up. April's going slow here. I don't know what happened. Form. Yeah, no, Google's giving me form with an E. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not the encyclopedia for that.
I'm not qualified to talk about the English language or talk in the English language.
Going good?
We're good. Tendog's not good. Tendog is being ambushed and brutally murdered.
Yeah, so that's another case of the sort of overworld damage sections, where you're just trying to get to the end of the screen as fast as possible without getting hit. Tendog almost a minute ahead, it looks like.
Yeah, already in the prison cell. Needs to talk to 3 things, and then leave.
So you saw him grab the shackles there. That is because those shackles actually give you, I think, 1 more attack. So they're going to be used for the king strat later, probably. Since he grabbed them, I'm guessing he's going to use them for the king strat.
Yeah, that's really the reason why people get the shackle at all.
You can also equip it a bit earlier, in case of failing the Hidathi skip. That makes the 2-turn Hidathi much easier, since you only need 1 perfect hit instead of 2.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so April about to get knocked out. 10 about to start a fight here. So what's fun about this fight is that you only have Susie with you, but Susie's not at the point in the game where she will do things other than attack. So this fight is basically a cutscene.
April choosing to eat the moss there.
Yummy.
It's delicious. Right, so you're gonna see Tendog grazing against those spades there. That is to get the true pacifist to 100%. If you don't get the true pacifist to 100%, your run is dead, and you need to redo it.
Yeah, the entire thing. You don't really save in this run.
Nope. I mean, you could save, but it loses...
time loss.
Yeah, it loses like 5 frames or something, but it's important, alright?
I mean, I feel like it's a free 5 frames, so people take them anyways.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time you don't die.
Most of the time.
Yeah. I haven't died in a run. Let's just say that. Definitely.
Yeah, no, I haven't either, really.
So you're gonna be seeing Tendog is not gonna get the 100% true pacifist.
Tendog loses! Woo!
That means that he's basically just gonna have to reset here.
Yeah.
But in actuality, it actually saves like 2 or 3 seconds to get the TP bar up to 100%. That saves time because that's sort of, I think it ends the music faster. I don't know. Ten's tested that. I haven't, but it ends the music faster, I think.
Yeah.
You're going to be seeing Ten equipping the shackles there. That is to make the Hidathi fight a bit easier later. April not getting true pacifist either. This is, I mean, 2 failed runs from 2 runners.
Yeah, this is,
Hello?
Elevator is done, so we're gonna get the end of these cutscenes, and then,
we're going to be entering Card Castle, the most fun part of the run, according to some runners. So now
gameplay!
Yeah, gameplay. Now Susie's sort of joined the party for reals. So you can act with her, and you can attack with her, and you can defend with her. So here you're gonna go ahead.
Tendog did the safer version of the Ruined Ranger skip there, where instead of using a different wall to get him stuck, you reload the room to unanger him, and then anger him somewhere else.
So here's rules card. He
Yep.
makes mac and cheese. He's a mad lad.
And he can't be stopped.
He makes super hard puzzles.
Speaking of super hard...
Head at the skip. Not gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a ridiculously hard skip there.
Ooh, tendog.
Accidentally defended turn 1, yeah.
That is gonna cost a turn. It's not the most amount of time. I think it's about 8 seconds if you don't get the 2 turn.
Well, he got the 2 turn, so that actually kind of... Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's a bit sad, but hey, it happens, right?
It does. That sound happens when you're trying to interact with those spinning guys.
Which he did this time. That's the hardest puzzle in the game. From rules card again. I don't know how speedrunners do that so fast, though.
I don't know, it's crazy. So now Tendog is going to go into the shop and buy the Brave Axe, which is a damage up item for Susie. And combining that and the Shackle, I think it's like 3 damage up from base stats.
I think you're right.
That's good.
So here's the last time you're going to see rules card in this run. Say goodbye. And this is K round. So there's sort of a different strat on this K round than it was the last one. You remember the last one you sort of bowed a bunch of times. This time we're just going to be yeeting Rousey, the goat boy. We're just going to be yeeting him towards the crown. And that's a lot faster. I don't know why we didn't do that on the first one. It saves so much time. April there, finishing up the Hedathi fight, looks like. Tendog heading into King. He's not the best dad, as you can probably see in the cutscene.
Yeah. Dad level probably like 2 out of 10.
He probably doesn't get that mug, that, what's it called, that #1 dad mug. Nope.
April buying racks and leaving. So the king fight. There are 2 strategies that you can use here. Tendog is good at the game, so he's gonna use the faster one. This has to do with Susie. So there are 2 different spells that Susie has, in terms of, like, magic stuff. We don't really use Ralze's magic, so magic doesn't come into play until the end of the run here. But Tendog's Susie's 2 spells in this game are the Rude Buster and the Red Buster. So on this fight is when you can use the Red Buster, and it is essentially a stronger version of the Rude Buster that takes 60 TP instead of Rude Buster's 50. However, the thing about Red Buster is that it takes both Chris and Susie on the same turn to use. So if you use Red Buster, you sacrifice Chris dealing damage. However, using Ralze to defend can help you get your TP levels up much easier. And also, a good Red Buster will do more damage than a Rude Buster plus a Chris critical hit. So if you're good with your TP and good with the criticals whenever you have to do normal attacks, I believe the fastest outcome for King is using the Red Buster and defense strats to do this fight in 10 turns?
That is correct. We used to have a strat called 9 turn, where we just spammed attacks in Rude Buster. But that's super hard because you could miss, like, I think you could miss 2 crits or something.
Yeah.
For not getting it. And it's slower. It's 2 seconds slower. So the
it's 2 seconds slower. I personally am really bad at 10 turn with the Red Buster. So, like, trying to just do the fight with the Rude Buster still isn't a horrible backup, but it is slower.
Yeah, Tendog missing the last he's not getting enough TP, so let's see if he can get it with the Rude Buster plus attacks.
No.
He doesn't get it.
Doesn't get the 10 turn.
I mean, it's a hard strat.
Does not really have any luck in his attacks. He does the same attacks on each turn, so you can use what attack he's on to tell what turn you're on. Some attacks do repeat, so you can't do that.
Yeah. So, Tendog finishing up with an 11-turn king. And
Still not bad.
Oh, that's super good, actually.
Yeah.
And April appears to be doing Red Buster strats as well.
Yep, but April's on turn 4, and there's not too much at this point that 10 can do to slow down, so at least large enough to...
There have been a lot of reports of crashing in the
Okay, we're not gonna bring crashes into the equation. Please. I already commentated a crash race.
I'm just putting that out there that that's a possibility.
It is, because Toby Fox doesn't know how to make games.
Game Maker Studio is a great program if you're trying to learn to make video games.
But other than that, there's not much that can stop 10 now.
Yeah. April appears to be getting the 11-turn red strat as well. Wait, no, it's not there yet. I thought it was turn 9. Sorry.
No. This is turn, I believe, 8 that we're seeing the attack on right now. So we're about to enter the 9th turn.
Yeah, so this is turn 9.
Yep.
I don't know, there's some confusion about that going on in the Discord, but this, if you end the fight after this turn, it's turn 10. That's all you need to know.
So if April gets the kill now, which,
yep,
yeah,
that's the kill.
That's the optimal fight. Alright, so yeah, now they're both done with King. 10 is going to be doing that. Going to be plugging the fountain. And now it just has to get back.
Yeah, the game's basically finished after the King fight. They're just going to be mashing through a few cutscenes and then walking back home and going back to sleep. This part of the game is pretty awesome if you're playing casually, in my opinion. But it's... I mean, in a speedrun, it's just slow to go through the town and say hi to everyone, so you're just going to go straight back to sleep. Like the average introvert person.
You can't even talk to Sans.
That's a category in itself.
That is a category.
We should do a
10
your mom percent race.
Is going to be finishing with a 28-25. So GG's to 10, taking the victory. I want that to happen again.
Want what to happen again?
I hope 10 can get another time like that, because 10, with that victory, is now going to be facing me in the next round.
Yeah, Laurie is not biased at all.
Not biased.
Definitely does not want April to win here. Which didn't happen.
Really? Yeah.
April gonna be finishing at, I'd say, 30 minutes and 14 seconds.
That sounds about right based on the times that we just saw.
Let's see if we can get the runners into the Discord for a post-match interview then.
Let's see. April getting the phone call now. Super close to home, just needs to run back. And going to be finishing with a 30-18. So GG's to April.
GG's.
I'm going to drag him in. Hello.
Hello.
GG's to both of you.
I PB'd, but if I sing the credits song, it won't sync with the stream. What do I do?
Nice.
Your audio isn't getting recorded, so go ahead and sing.
Do it.
Well, I'm in the interview.
That's true.
Yeah, you should sing in the interview.
How much was your PB by?
17 seconds.
Nice!
Whoa, GG.
Which is... I'm kind of disappointed that I spent time typing in chat a couple times now.
Built the duck!
Oh my god, really?
Building the duck is not a time loss. That is what I do every run.
That is true. So yeah, how'd you guys feel about that? Do you think your run was good? Do you think it was bad?
I mean, mine was okay for me.
Yeah, I was afraid. Like, mine was bad, I felt like, I didn't know how good April was. I thought April was, like, pretty good, so I was like, oh, the whole time I was like, April's gonna win, April's gonna win.
If I had done enough practice, I might have, but I expected you to do better than this, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't do so well. I missed a few skips, or at least one.
You missed Head-Hathy skip.
Yeah, that was... Oh, yeah, well, I missed Head-Hathy skip, and then during the fight, I think I defended on accident one of the turns, and that screwed me up. I got like an extra turn there. Yeah.
I was fairly close to getting Head-Hathy skip, and I mean, not close at all, but I don't know how to tell the difference between what I did and actually close.
It's total RNG.
It's not RNG. I haven't actually seriously attempted it, but I can still be like, oh yeah, I screwed this up, and that's why I didn't get it.
Skip is just pure RNG.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
The wall. Yeah, blocks are skipped, okay.
Yeah, same. I
at least I didn't hit the first block, so in that room.
Oh yeah. the pre-clover bloxer.
No, like the actual hard blocks of skip room has two bloxers.
Oh yeah, I got it.
And
I actually hit. Yeah. Sorry, I hit that first one when I was practicing today, right before this run. That first bloxer, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm not prepared."
That blockster is harder than it looks, actually.
Yeah. Usually I miss at least one more skip than I did this time. So, you know, I'm glad I didn't fight any, like, Rudin whatever's in the, like, start of the, fields.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of nervous about those, because I lose tons of runs to those. They're actually kind of hard. There's some harder skips in the game. The Rudins.
The runes are scary.
They are. Did you get 3-turn Lancer?
3-turn? No, I don't think I've ever gotten 3-turn Lancer.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten it twice.
Twice? Oh, dang. It's hard too.
I'll make it 3 next race. Don't worry. Yeah. So speaking of which, I told 10 at the beginning of the race, but for winning this race, you're racing me. Do you think I'm good at this game?
I think you're better than that race. I mean, than that run right there, so...
Oh yeah, no, my past 2 runs have been better than 28-25.
Yeah, so now I'm
better
super
than
nervous.
28-25, and I am rusty.
Oh god, I haven't even played in like 2 weeks, so... Oh man, I don't know,
I have not played since my last race. Meanwhile, April... I'm gonna have to look at this, like, okay, so that was match 23 on the challenge. You're gonna be facing the winner of Macy and Jorvin. Jorvin?
Are either of those people good?
That depends on your definition of good.
I know Macy has, like, exactly 30 minutes on PB.
Okay.
Like, as a PB.
I can beat that.
I don't know about Jorvin's time.
I think Jorvin is a bit worse. He's
bit lower.
36th seed, and Macy is 23rd.
Okay, so I might not be eliminated next race.
I mean,
We will see.
you can always PB by like 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, I could.
You
But
could.
that wouldn't be as interesting of a race to watch, right?
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe if you don't build a duck.
What? No, the duck is required.
Oh, Macy
Yeah, fair
recently got a PB last week of 29:22.
Okay,
So
so that might be a bit harder then.
might be a little bit harder. I remember in my race though we saw 2 deaths on King. So
I died last race. I died in escape
Oh dang.
Oh my god. All right.
twice,
well,
I think.
yeah. So you're gonna have a race either way for sure. I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
No matter who your next opponent is.
I made
hope-
the duck 3 times because of that.
I hope 10 and I have a good race. We'll get that scheduled. Meanwhile, if you want to see any other races that are already scheduled, you can check the schedule. Right there, speedgaming.org/Deltarune. And you can also just check the general speed gaming schedule to see everything that's going on outside of Deltarune and the rest of the world. Like today, we have... I think actually today Speed Gaming is holding like a 24-hour... Like the main channel is holding a 24-hour long category of different A Link to the Past categories.
Oh,
including
boy.
some randomizers in there. There are a lot of other Link to the Past randomizers, including the combo randomizer. We have our Final Fantasy IV randomizer weekly race, and we have a Super Mario World race later today. I've been loving those. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Do you guys have anything else to say?
I can't think of anything.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know. Good luck, Lori, for our next race. I'm scared, so you'll probably beat me.
I'll have to practice, which is something I'm not a fan of doing.
I'll have to see that race.
Practice.
Well-
Don't practice. Don't practice.
True.
Yeah, I advise you to not practice. That would be really nice.
Practice
Alright, well,
is for people who
yeah.
are bad at the game.
We'll get discussing our time hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
DM.
The next race is actually at 8 a.m. tomorrow between Holly and Enzo.
Hmm.
8 a.m.
Bright and
Eastern,
early.
that is. So, I guess we'll see you then.
Eastern or Pacific?
Eastern. That's the schedule time.
Well, actually, that should be a really good race, right? I think they're both sub 27 at this point, right? Or no, Holly's close though.
Oh,
Enzo and Holly? I'm not
actually
sure.
watch that then.
That's going to be a
About
really
getting up
close
to
race,
date,
actually.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think
But,
they're 20 seconds apart or something.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't have much else to say except... 10, are you available Sunday at 6 Eastern?
I'll have to check. I don't. Maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we
That'd be
can seriously discuss after. I was just
Pacific,
joking
I think.
Not on stream. Okay.
Well, no, you gotta schedule on stream.
Yeah. Let me
Otherwise,
pull
how
up my
our viewers know
schedule.
when?
True.
Well, they can check out when by going to speedgaming.org/Deltarune. We might be holding something up, honestly.
I don't
Oh.
think Speed Gaming's first
They would
would
have told us if we were. Right?
Probably, that is true.
Aren't we scheduled until like 45, actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. The next thing on this channel is at 5:30. It's A Link to the Past.
Oh boy, want to do a rematch then?
No.
I mean, I'm fine with that result.
No.
No, I'm not. I think we should do it.
I mean, it's unfair
made the
that I
duck
didn't
in
build
All
a
right,
duck. Yeah.
okay. You
I
know
feel
what?
bad for
We're gonna take this discussion off stream.
What? No.
All right. Thanks everybody for
Bye,
coming
people.
out. Follow the runners. Follow the commentators. I'm really tired. And we'll see you again. Our next race tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
8 a.m.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye bye.